Hi, welcome. I'm back. Zazoo Plazz here. I am the author of The Audacious Adventures of Zazoo Plazz, part-time superhero, full-time mom. And it is April 29th, 2020, day 29 of the Zazoo Plazz video challenge. And hopefully you can see me. I think I've mastered the lighting, or else it's much improved from the first time. A couple of things have improved, hopefully. If it's your first time joining us in Zazoo. Zazoo is my alter ego, and her divine diva dog down here, if you can see. Her little doggy sidekick. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome for the first time. And today I have a lot to talk about. It's the second to last day of the April videos, and it's almost Mother's Day. So I wanted to get to this very important aspect of Zazoo right here. Full-time mom. Now I struggled with that one a little bit because you know, when your kids get to a certain age, as mine are, teenagers, almost adults, you start feeling like they don't need you as much, and they don't in some ways. But then again, if you're a biological mom, or not biological, but if you have kids, if you are a mom to children, little ones up through grown ones, and they call you mom, if you're a god mom, any kind of mom, that sticks with you for life, grandmother or not, or and beyond, right? So all our moms are important, very important, and other mom figures, and this is a nice time of year when the flowers are out to honor our mothers, and mothers with us and mothers who've gone before us. I was looking at a friend's news feed on Facebook the other day, and he's got this video cam on this mother robin and her 4 little ones, and you see the little beaks sticking up in the air, and mom dropping worms into their mouth, and you know, she sat on the eggs and she continues to nurture them as they grow. And it's just, in this current environment, to see something like that is so uplifting and so nourishing to our souls. So, but you know, being a mom per se is not the only way that we can be a mother. We can give birth to and nurture something, like an idea, a book like this one, a project, a product, something that's going to benefit humanity. And the process is allowing the grace of God and the intuition of Spirit to flow through us and reach other people. And so I wanted to read for you an example of this. It shows up in Zazoo Plazz. First I have to set a little background. So in the book, I refer to this book, and it is a local radio personality when I was growing up. His name's Bob Steele. He's passed on now, but he was a very important part of my life growing up, listening to him on WTIC AM, and one from the Hartford or Connecticut area. Here he is. Here's the little postcard that I sent him when I was a little girl, and I write about that in the book. And here's where he signed my book here, and that is also found in Zazoo. So what happened was, when I was in high school, he was coming out with this book in 1981, I believe it was. 1981, yes. And I decided, I was in high school, I decided it would be a good idea to interview Bob for the high school newspaper and the literary magazine. So I called him up and I did a phone interview and wrote the article, and so it was published in my high school newspaper as well as literary magazine. So you can read about that in Zazoo. The chapter is called Nerves of Steel, because his last name was Steele, Bob Steele. And he was famous for his jokes and his giving the word of the day and grammar and things like that, but mostly his jokes. So, but the story is, you can read about all this in Zazoo. The part of the story I wanted to focus on today was that 6 weeks before Christmas in 1980, after I had done the interview, Bob Steele called my mom to say he was mailing me a copy of this book for the holidays and for her to please put it somewhere where I wouldn't come across it accidentally. Because my mother would have all the presents wrapped and under her bed the first week of December, where I would find them and shake them and so forth, to try to figure out what they were, because that was the kind of kid I was. So anyway, so my mother took the book and slid it under the living room couch and forgot about it until Bob called on Christmas afternoon and wanted to know, did I get the book? "What book?" I asked, glancing at my open gifts under the tree. Mom gasped, went red in the face, and fetched the book where she'd hidden it, apologizing profusely. In her defense, that was the first and only time she hid something under that couch. Usually all the gifts were wrapped and under my parents' bed by the first week in December, where I would shake them and try to guess what they were. So, yes. And of course my mother's still telling that story to this day, or still getting embarrassed by it. So the point of the story is, when you get an important download from spirit, from up above, from somewhere, a message comes to you, right? Don't stick it under the couch and forget about it. Don't ignore it. Stick it somewhere and forget it. Make a mental note. Oh yeah, I'll do something about that. No, keep it handy. Keep it close to you, close to your heart, until the time is right, until Christmas morning. Figuratively, Christmas morning is when the gifts come out, right? It's when you bring your gifts to make people happy. When the little drummer boy came and played for Jesus on his drum. So you keep the gift handy until the time is right to reveal it to the world. And that's what you do. So that's the little gift I have to impart today. Read more about this particular topic and lots of other interesting things, little tidbits in this gift, which would be a perfect gift for Mother's Day for your favorite mom, who maybe has lots of time on her hands to read now. This would be an excellent gift, available on Amazon. The Audacious Adventures of Zazoo Plazz, Part-Time Superhero, Full-Time Mom. Yay! So, good day to all the moms and everybody else, and talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day.